What up, everyone? It's me, Sean. So, what you're about to watch is my Red Robin from the pre 52 or pre New 52 Prime Earth, whatever it was called, cosplay that took a long ass time to get done. Now, I'm not saying it took years, no, it took months, but still, for a cosplay, it took a while. But I'm glad it's finally finished. This is an unveiling to you, the world, my cosplay, and this is the unboxings and just the excitement from each package. The only one that isn't really featured is the staff that I just got today, but the first bunch of clips you're about to watch, like the first two, are from when the suit came in that I commissioned from Zentai Zentai. Then then you see me and Nate go on like a quick shopping run to Joann's, and then like updates about making a cape. And then from there it was us waiting on Tiger Stone Effects. Wonderful company, wonderful couple. Hit them up. Go to them. I recommend it. They're amazing. But we were waiting on them to ship the cowl, the utility belt, the harness, and yeah, those were the three things we had them make, and altogether the suit's finally finished, and it's put together. Now, if you're on Amino and you found me there, then you'll know what my suit looks like completed. If you aren't, then you really wouldn't have seen it except for maybe my Instagram. Also, coming up soon is an unveiling of another cosplay that's kind of hidden in my closet back there. Right there. I can't get the person. There we go. That one with the black cape. So yeah, you'll see that one coming out soon. Nate and I on Tuesday, which I'm recording this literally right now on a Sunday, technically. He and I are going to Phoenix area, and we're going to just take some awesome photos, and hopefully get those edited and uploaded to our social media. So, thank you, and just enjoy watching me get super excited to have this cosplay. Who, mind you, I did this one back in 2014. No, 2015. My second Comic-Con, I had done a cheap, basic version of this suit. I used a basic belt. I covered batteries in yellow duct tape for the harness and utility belt pellets. I used duct tape to make the harness, and then cardboard to form the basic shape. It's cardboard and duct tape and Sharpie to do the design. The cape is the same one right there. The modified. I used a morph suit mask, cut out the face area, and then the eye area wasn't right, so I took an old mask from when I was Robin as a little kid, and I glued it on the inside to make sure it had the same right shape, and it looked bad, but it looked good. I wore leggings, or like spandex essentially, for the black legs. Wore just black shoes, if I remember correctly. I had I bought red Under Armour, and then cut the weird, like, kinda tunic-y bottom piece. Like, I just cut a small portion down the middle, so it had that tunic-y bottom piece to it. It looked not great at all, but I loved it, because he's one of my favorite characters. I have the cowl up on my bed over there, but he's one of my favorite characters, and I love Tim Drake. I love Red Robin, and I'm so glad I got to finish the cosplay before Phoenix Comic Fest 2018. So if you're going to Phoenix Comic Fest 2018, look out for me. I'll be walking the floors. I'll be chilling with Nate and my brother Jim. It'll be a fun time. And thank you so much for watching. And please, just, if you enjoy this, just let me know, because I loved this. This is a big part of me, and I'm glad some people are watching it, and I'm hoping that this inspires some people to go for some of their dream cosplays and just do it. Shout out to my boy Kyle. You're a great guy, Kyle. And yeah, hopefully I can't wait to see you do your Deathstroke when you eventually do it, Kyle. It'll be dope. Tiana, you're awesome. Everyone who's watching, you're amazing. Thank you all so much for watching. Enjoy.
Me, Sean, aka Blow Me Away 2814, joined by Captain Baconator, Nate.
Yep.
So this is I don't want to call it an unboxing because
Unpackaging?
there's no box, yeah. And just so you know, this is going on Blow Me Away 2814. This isn't going on
not switching players.
No, because I'm like,
Yeah,
that's not what switching players is about.
Nope.
This feels more like a personal...
It is.
That's what Blow Me Away 2814 channel is now. It's just
Yep.
pet projects, me doing what I feel like.
Yep.
That's my side brand. That's my love and joy.
Yep.
And switching players is more of the, here's the back to the daily grind,
Right.
but I still want to do that.
Right.
Anyway, I have commissioned Zentai to make my Red Robin cosplay bodysuit. That's what I got today.
Yay.
It's based off the Arkham City one.
Oh, that's what it's based on?
Yep, that's why.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yep,
The reference photo.
Yep, that's what I sent them, and they
Dope.
even sewed in, like, the things. So let's
crack it open.
Oh, and fun little story about this packaging before I, like, the shipping. So, I overslept today, and so they met, and my stepmom left the house, so there was no one to sign.
Yeah.
And they message at, like, 11 o'clock.
DHL would
Yep.
want you to sign it.
And I'm like, so I overslept and I couldn't sign it. And no one was here to sign it, and I didn't send them a message saying, hey, feel free to leave it at the door.
Yeah.
So they were going to deliver tomorrow. And I messaged them, I'm like, yeah, sorry, I overslept, and that's why I wasn't able to sign for it. And they're like, oh, well, I mean, I'm no longer in the area, but if you want to meet me at, like at a certain place, I can give it to you then. And so I drove up to, it wasn't that far of a drive either, it was 10 minutes.
Oh, fair enough.
And they're like, here you go, just see your ID, and they had me sign off for it. But yeah, I even told you, I'm like, we might have to do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then they told me, I'm like, we're doing it today.
Yeah, now we're doing it today, so.
But yeah, I love DHL.
Yeah, they ship fast.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Alright, let's pop this bad boy open.
Alright, oh sweet.
Oh, look at that.
So,
what's that?
me no understand the language, but this is the reference idea they gave. I sent them Arkham City. That was their mock-up of what they were going to do for it. They came up with very similar, like that was their idea of what their sewing style would be, was using a Deadpool reference photo. And then the color selection I chose.
I want to see.
Yeah. Which is awesome.
Oh, cool.
Oh my god.
What?
That red.
Yo, that's a really sharp red.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. Oh sweet. And I asked them for the boots and the gloves detached.
Oh,
Which
nice.
is not even zipper. Oh, but they did elastic.
Ooh,
Let's just see how the gloves do, because...
It's smart that they do elastic because, holy crap. Oh, wow, that, like, looks really good. I shall bend over later.
I mean, you can always do it now. We can always edit recording. I mean, upload, or we switch this to Pornhub. Maybe that's how we get a Brazzers contract.
Sponsored. Wow, that glove fits
like a
glove.
Makes me think of your Spider-Man.
Yeah, I was about to say Scarlet Spider packaging
yep.
that I did. My lady made the same joke. Yo, I like that though.
Ooh.
That's kind of. Do they like? Oh, they even did the piping and all that. That's really dope.
That's why I commissioned. I'm like, and I was expecting a front zipper, but no, they even still just put the zipper in back, so it just looks like piping up the front.
That's nice. I was about to say, is there like a?
There's no muscle print.
No muscle, rather muscle shading.
Yeah. Which
I like that. I prefer no muscle shading.
I kind of prefer on certain suits because muscle doesn't necessarily show up well.
Yeah, some of them do. Like for my Scarlet Spider suit, that's where it's acceptable because red is not a shadeful color.
Yeah.
So looks better with shading.
Ooh,
no color fading.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I'm just kind of like, wow, look how tiny it is.
Oh yeah, but
you have some tiny wrists though.
I mean,
yeah, but stretch is fair. So
with
the gloves over it.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess the only part after this is to throw it on.
Yeah, throw it on.
So yeah, we'll cut right back to it.
Yeah, we'll cut to it.
We're not going to do a montage. No.
Yeah, no.
I'm not going to do what you did.
Yeah, don't do what I did.
Film.
Yeah, I made that mistake on montaging it, and I actually found out I did record it. So I'm like, whoops.
Re-upload that recording.
Yeah.
Just upload it.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I'll just upload it later because it's like I swore a lot. So I'll probably do that on my Stunning Spider-Man when that comes in. By the way, it's being shipped this week, so I'm excited.
And Spider-Gwen comes to you guys around the 11th?
Between the 11th and the 24th.
Is it shipping via DHL?
Yeah.
Probably come around the 11th.
Yep, same seller, so they're awesome. So.
Oh yeah, Zentai. See, that's the thing. I looked up to buy from them a while ago. Long time.
I thought there was something in the back.
But I was like really concerned. I'm like, who am I going to get this suit custom commissioned from?
Right.
And I was like, alright, there's Zentai, there's Snake Pit Studios, there's plenty of places that do bodysuits.
Yeah.
But most are super expensive. Like Snake Pit Studios wanted $500.
Yeah, like that's offense to them. No offense to them. They make some really cool suits. I've talked to them a bunch of times, but
same.
Dude, come on.
Yeah, I don't.
No offense.
Like I just dropped $500 on the harness and utility belt for Red Robin because I could not find any seller that sells something similar.
Right.
Like with this, at least it's a simpler idea. It's like I could just buy two more suits and cut them in half and sew them together.
Right, but there's also Your Ass Studios, which they're fairly a good place to go if you're looking to make a suit or a costume. But at the same time, it's like it's very dicey. It's like a RPC studio. You have to wait a long time because I ordered my stunning suit on my birthday, the 9th. And it's only now coming back to me about like 2 months or so later. So, I mean, then again, they make it as soon as you send the order. So, I mean, and they work really hard, so.
But yeah, I do love this suit thus far. If you guys were wondering, that's probably my stepmom. We're filming in my garage because it's secluded.
Yep.
It's isolated.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I love the suit so far. I can't wait to try it on.
Yep,
hopefully everything fits right. Worst case scenario, because when I sent this, I was 8 pounds heavier.
Oh yeah, so
I lost 8 pounds between, which I wouldn't mind a little breathing room because that's easy to fix. Yeah. You could, especially if I want to save it as this normal size, I could just do safety pins.
And see, that's the thing with like my Scarlet suit. I was actually 5 pounds heavier too, and the waist was a lot baggier. So I was like, I can fix that. Oh, yeah. So
fixable, nothing big with that.
Yep.
But yeah. All right.
So let's try this on.
All right, so this is the suit with the gloves on. I'm not wearing the Tootsies because I have boots that I'd rather wear with the full suit, but these are for now because I don't have gloves yet. I have to say, I love the suit. It feels nice. If you notice, we got a fan going behind us. I can actually feel that like through the suit, so that's nice. It's nice knowing the gloves are a separate piece too, because when you're at cons and stuff and you want to eat food, like most bodysuits are one piece along with the gloves, which that's why they have wrist zippers, so you can put your hands out. But with this, I can just take off the glove completely. So that's nice. But yeah, I feel freeing in it. The piping feels nice against the skin. My lovely skin.
Lovely skin.
And also, like, keeps everything in place too.
Yeah.
Like,
nothing's out of place, out of sight.
Like, I've got a little bit of man boob going on, but like this,
but, hey,
this keeps it like secure. It's like a bra.
It looks good. Can we get a 360? Get some of that back. Yeah, I was about to say, like, you can't even see, like, on the back here. Turn around. Let's get the back. Yeah, because the cape will be covering the back, so there's no need for real piping. So
yeah, and also like I wouldn't need a U zipper either because
the
cape's on the back, so it's not going to need a I'm not worried about what people see behind me because it's going to be a awesome dark cape.
Yep.
But yeah, I love it. Feels nice. Actually, I'm pretty sure I have my boots in this garage.
Do we?
Let's see.
Let's find out. Yay, adventure!
Yeah, if you can't tell, my family has so much shit. Oh wow, Nightwing's in here.
Nightwing is in there.
Along with my Green arrows, and actually all of Green Arrow except for the bow.
Yep.
Which, also, just want to shout out for Nightwing and Green Arrow. Rogue Design Effects. excellent shop to buy masks and stuff. Mine is grody because of the adhesive and just didn't want to wash off right. I just threw it in a bin that's been in here for most of the end of the summer. So, and here in Arizona, that's hot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's an excellent mask. I'll post, probably add pictures of my cosplay photo, at least of Nightwing, because you took those.
I did.
And they were awesome. Yep, there's boot numero uno. Let's see if we can find boot numero dos.
Yep.
Bootero dos.
Nice.
Alright, I want to throw on the booty things then, just so I can have socks.
Yeah, I was about to say, they also came with the little booties.
One issue I'm having right now, because I'm not wearing a dance belt, it's a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, in the crotch.
Yeah, but that's because my underwear's riding up. Recommendation, don't wear boxer shorts.
Yeah, what I wear is a compression suit. I'll have to send you the link for the suit that I personally wear with my Spider-Man cosplays that not only hides my crotch well, but kind of tucks in things that you don't want to have seen.
You don't want a Henry Cavill controversy when he was Superman.
What?
During Man of Steel, there was a controversy because he took a photo with a kid, but the suit had kind of a bulge.
Like bat bulge?
But like big.
Well, Henry Cavill's big.
But he was kneeling down with a kid, and like the kid's to the side, so the bulge is pretty prominent there. And there was a tad controversy over that photo because bulge and child don't go well
Super schlong.
Except they don't go well together. Unless it's apparently David Bowie in Labyrinth.
Oh my god, yeah. Because like everyone's talking about the bat bulge thing and everyone's all thirsty for Batfleck.
What?
Yeah.
I've never
so there was a
heard this.
photo of I think it's called the tactical suit, the one with the goggles.
Yeah.
It's a photo of him with Flash and Wonder Woman, and it zooms up on the crotch, and everyone's like, I want that bat dick.
So I can't really do this with...
Yeah, with sex.
Well, no, not
Or no, gloves.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Hand socks.
I can do it with sax. Saxophone is nice.
Sex.
I'm gonna roll these up so that when I throw these on, I can just take them underneath. Underneath.
Neato.
Shut up. Suck my fucking dick, dude.
Sounds,
that's probably why it doesn't feel right.
Why?
So you know how a sock is it's a horizontal.
Yeah.
Down, like
It's
down
vertical?
the tit. This one's vertical all the way down the toot. Tootsie. So
Wow.
that's why I was having issues. I'm like, this doesn't feel right. I'm used to feeling that at the side, not on top, like underneath my foot.
Right.
So that explains that.
Yes.
My Tootsie Wootsie. Don't judge me.
Oh yeah. Those tootsies. Oh yeah, those little piggies.
This piggy went to the market. This piggy went home. I don't remember where this one went, but this one went up your ass.
Don't talk about last night to everybody.
But like, people deserve to know.
They do.
I can't. I'm kind of sick, so I can't really sing. I was going to do a bow, wow, wow.
Or Careless Whisper starts playing. I
don't know that song.
Really? It's like the stereotypical sexy song. It starts with the saxophone.
I know the one that starts off with like the guitar. I've been feeling I don't know the words, but I know it starts off with like I've been feeling kind of, and that's all I know.
Smooth.
You've been struck by, you've been hit by a smooth criminal.
I've talked about this on Switching Players. Have you? There's this video that I saw called "Every Michael Jackson Grunt."
You discussed this. I still haven't watched it. You know
Oh
what?
my god, it's hilarious.
Just to see what it would look like with leathery gloves. I mean, I got some back gloves. I probably cut off the fins to these, but there is a minor issue with them even without the fins.
Yeah, a little flabby.
Yeah, which I would want something tighter. Like, that looks actually bomb. I love how that looks.
Yeah, that looks really good. I was about to say, you can always like kind of clothespin it.
Yep, clothespin, sew it, cut it, and then sew it back.
Yeah, or crazy glue it.
I just need a cape, a harness, utility belt, and a cowl now.
And staff.
I mean, depending on rules of con.
Sure. Well, no, because they've updated their policy, so. That looks really good with the boot. That kind of completes it, actually. I'm just imagining it with like the cowl and like.
Oh yeah,
the
it's
belt
gonna be bomb.
It's gonna be dope.
Wait. I just need to wait on. Yeah, I said Rogue Design Effects for the Nightwing mask, right?
Yeah.
All right. So the people who are making the cowl, I didn't commission them, but they let me know. I'm not gonna say who they are actually, because I want to get that cowl and I don't want to release.
Their names?
All right, they're Tanya and Nate, and they're Tiger Stone Effects.
Oh.
But I'm not going to say when they plan on releasing the cowl. That I'm going to keep to myself so I can order one, so I don't get gypped. Yep. But they're making my harness and utility belt as well. From the cape, me and Nate here are planning on making for me.
Yep.
Yep, because that will be easier and nicer.
Yep.
Plus then I can be like, I made something for it. I didn't just pay everyone else to do my hard work.
Right. That's how I feel about the Sensational suit, because it's like I had to make a belt for it, because the suit actually has a belt and the undershoes. Meanwhile, with Sensational, I had to do web shooters and the Kung Fu shoes, yeah.
Alright, quick question for you though about your Spider-Man suits.
Yes.
Do you have a face mask for them? Or a face shell?
I do for my homecoming suit.
Do you plan on making one for these other ones?
I have a universal face shell actually, so it works with all of my masks.
That's good. That's good.
Yes.
This feels nice. It's a little warm, but nice.
Well, there you go.
So watch out, criminals of Gotham City. Red Robin's coming soon.
Right now we're in the car waiting to go and get some crazy glue.
Yep. Dollar Tree or just wherever, really.
Yeah, if you're wondering why we need crazy glue, give me 2 seconds here and I can't
flip that around, flip that hot jam.
I can't. I don't. Yeah, we got the fabric. We're going to be making my Red Robin cape today.
Yes.
So we'll get back when we're at the getting crazy glue.
Yes, crazy glue.
Whoa, crazy glue. All right, everyone, it's me. I'm with Nate.
Hi.
It's Sean. I'm not going to try and split the camera around. We're working on my Red Robin cape, which we're working in my garage. We have 1/2 panels done. We don't know if we're going to split it in half and make it a second panel or what. That's to be determined.
Yeah,
I know I said in the last video I was going to cut back to when we had crazy glue, but we didn't shop together because he had to leave for a little bit. But we got crazy glue.
Yeah, we got Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
not sponsored by Gorilla Glue.
Red Robin, we're also doing some Aquaman
for this guy.
Yeah, Sean courteously loaned me some.
It's not even a loan; it's a full-on gift.
Thank you, Christmas gift. Some gauntlets, some boots, and right down here.
Where are they? Oh, up here.
Oh, over there. Some shin guards that are all going to be combined into like some armor for Aquaman. And it's going to be like kingly, but it's also going to be like battle ready. And it's going to be great.
Speaking of which, I had a question for you. Crown.
Ooh, I've thought about it.
Well, we'll get back to y'all when we're working on other parts for his Aquaman. Right now it's about Red Robin.
Yep.
That's what this video is about, at least. His videos will be about Aquaman. And the cowl and harness and utility belt will be ready soon. Check out, it'll already be out by the time this video is uploaded because I'm doing a montage. But it'll be by Tiger Stone Effects, so check them out.
And they're awesome. If you guys haven't seen their Instagram, go check it out because the 3D build is there, but they haven't released it yet. But the build is there to be viewed, and it looks fantastic. And it's perfect.
And by the time this video is up, the cowl should be there if they're not doing a solo run. And who knows, by the time you're watching this, maybe they re-released the harness and utility belt I got custom commissioned for sale for others.
Right.
So maybe it'll be there. Sean behind the camera again.
And Nate in front of the camera in less clothing.
And this is our 6-panel cape for my Red Robin thus far.
Yeah, it's a little rough to start with, but that's because it's not aligned 100%.
Yep, it's not 100% aligned. It's not secured yet. There's still individual panel faces.
Yep.
We're going to be dumb and use Gorilla Glue. But yeah, which we've got a lot of bottles. We got 3 of the bigger bottles. Let's zoom in on that ish.
I have to say, here, I'll actually come over.
Okay.
It's the 51 milliliter
And
bottle.
it's the one that dries clear and stuff. Because they had one that could dry white. I'm like, that would appear a little bit.
that would be bad.
So clear on the best side. Worst case scenario, if this doesn't work, we can go and sew it. But
yeah.
this is trial run. Let's hope it works.
Yeah!
Y'all don't realize how terrible we were at figuring this out. It took us a solid...
like half an hour or something like that.
We had started this around 7-ish. It's like 9.
Yeah, so 2 hours.
Of just cutting a 6-yard fabric. This is our leftovers.
Yeah, ignore the boots and like armor pieces.
Oh yeah.
All over the place.
So yeah, if you saw previously, Nate's working on his Aquaman.
Yeah.
And then after we get this cape glued and set, I'm gonna throw it on with the bodysuit and the gloves and boots.
Oh, and as for the legs for Aquaman, what we decided real quick, in addition to just like kind of like not only like just fuse the ideas, but this is primarily for Red Robin, but this is gonna be for later. We're going to be adding these shin guards, but I'm going to be adding like, I haven't decided like a trident symbol or just the Aquaman A.
A seashell could be cool too.
That could be cool too. And that will be combined with these
The green boots. Which I might throw up a picture, I might have one, I might not, of my green arrow from last year's Comic-Con, which I wore those boots and those shin guards, but they were more of a bronze along with those gauntlets. But the thing we were also planning, because I introduced Nate to this idea, you want to hold the actual shin guard, like the plastic part.
Yeah.
So, so the inner lining comes off.
Yeah, it's Velcro.
Which Nate was
kind of
thinking
looks
about.
like an angry face.
Angry Bionicle.
Oh my god, that's exactly what it looks like.
But then he'll paint like the inside green. So that green.
Either that or orange. We'll figure it out.
I think green would look the coolest though, just because it adds that feel. Yeah. And then you would see like little accent of green on the inside, so it has that Aquaman feel.
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll get back to you guys when we finish gluing and when it's finished setting and me in the suit.
Yep. As soon as the cape is glued though, we're going to do another piece, which you guys will see in a small moment of him. Just like with the cape, even just over what he's currently wearing, just to see sizing. And we'll go from there.
Alrighty. So, yay!
Yay!
Wait, we're going to do perspective fist bump.
Yay!
We did an actual fist bump, but
That's fine.
yeah!
So it's at this point I'd like to let you all know that we never wound up gluing the cape. We wound up sewing it because the glue just didn't want to work with the fabric. I'm so glad we decided to sew it. It makes it look way better. So yeah, we sewed the cape. We never filmed afterwards because we did mild modifications. Don't worry, you'll see it in the final product coming up in this next portion, because this is the final unboxing of this series. Again, I wish I was better at recording the right things, but it was fun just working with Nate and spending time with my best friend, making one of my favorite characters come to life. For those of you who don't know, I love Tim Drake, but Red Robin is kind of special to me. See, when I was a kid, I went on a trip we would go and visit my grandmother in Berwyn, Illinois, and we were from Bolingbrook, so it's a decent drive, nothing long. Shout out to those 2 towns. I miss y'all. But we would go to the library, and my brother picked up Kingdom Come by Alex Ross, and that's where Red Robin started. See, Alex Ross drew Dick Grayson as Red Robin as a way of him reprising his Robin role without reprising Robin. And I loved the design from that point on. And then I read more online about him, and I never read his actual stuff. I saw images, and I thought he was cool, and then I got Batman Arkham City Game of the Year edition for Xbox 360, and I fell in love with the Red Robin skin. I'm like, I recognize this. That's awesome. He looks cool. And I fell in love. And then I did research, and I read more into it. And I finally, it was last year, I had I read online the entirety of Tim Drake's Red Robin run from, before the New 52 Teen Titans. And I loved it. I loved reading every bit of it. I loved looking at the art of it. and I read all of New 52 Teen Titans and what happened to Tim Drake, especially with what's going on lately. I have to say, OG Red Robin is my favorite design. Like, I feel like it progressively got worse. And I don't mean OG by Alex Ross. I should say I prefer Tim Drake's second version of the first suit. So the one that was cleaned up with the fins, not the weird tunic-y one, the one with an actual utility belt. I love that one the most. Then I love the New 52 design. It actually grew on me a lot. Rebirth kind of fell short for me. It's Robin with a double R logo. I mean, it's nothing too special. But I hope eventually they bring back the classic suit. Because that always... I've read constantly online that people go back and forth. They're like, oh, the cowl looks stupid, the cowl looks great. And then I was talking to a buddy of mine at work, and he has a Bat Family movie idea. I love his concept for it. And we were talking about Red Robin. He's like, I prefer he prefers a mask look, but more kind of like the Unternet suit. I believe it's Unternet or Uternet suit from the original, like the comic run, like the solo series for Tim Drake, with like that kind of cowl but not cowl mask thing. Like he preferred with like the hair exposed, or so like he liked that, and he doesn't like the full cowl. But then when I sent him pictures of this finished cosplay, he's like, it turned out way better than I thought, and like he liked the cowl on with this suit. I'm like, 'cause it fits. It might not always work on paper, but in action, it works way better. So yeah, we didn't glue the cape, but we did finish it. I had to recently do some modifications to the cape and the harness, but I'll cover those at the end of the very end of the video. Alrighty, so there's that.
I know when to edit. Yeah. Welcome back, everyone. Well, it would be welcome back because it's all being compiled into one video, but it's here.
Yeah, it's go time.
The cowl, harness, and utility belt, if I remember correctly, has arrived.
From Tiger Stone Effects.
Thank you,
Whew. Yeah, this was...
Check out their channel in the link in the description. Or
Yeah,
not their
and
channel,
shop.
their shop, yeah. Check out all of that in the link in the description below. They're fantastic.
It's been a long time coming.
The tables turn around. But
Yeah.
one of us is going. One of us is going down.
One of us is going down on the other.
Do you not know Sick Puppies, You're Going Down?
No.
Oh. I figured you would. It's in one of my tribute videos. It's the Assassin's Creed. One.
You're right.
That's
You're right.
awesome song. Yeah, check that one out too. Yeah, plug the channel you're watching it on.
Plug your own channel.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
You're totally free to do that. By the way, I'm Captain Baconator.
Yeah, and as you can tell, it's me, Sean. And you can check out our gaming channel, Switching Players.
Also in description.
Yep, we've been playing Batman Arkham Origins. We also played some other games, but I think this will upload before those even do. So.
Yep, absolutely.
So yeah, check those out when they come out. So subscribe
Yeah.
to that channel.
Yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, so all
and
the-
hit that notification button.
Smash that bell icon. So, give us a little bit of insight to this.
Alright, so this cosplay journey started in September of 2017,
Yeah.
late September, early October. It is currently March of 2018.
Yep.
So we've been waiting on this for about 5 months.
5-6 months, yeah.
Yeah. And we've been just piece by piece waiting. There was a long process on how I was going to get everything done. I knew the bodysuit, I was just going to, I was thinking about originally cutting 2 morph suits in half, sewing them together, and we were debating that. Then I found this website called Zentai. And,
They hooked you up.
yep, I saw they did a vertical half suit, kind of like Deathstroke. And I was like, would it be possible to do it half and half, but horizontally? And they're like, yeah, what colors you want? And then I sent them a picture of the character, and they're like, did you also want that weird piping thing? And I'm like, yes, that would be cool.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, it's just going to be a little extra, but it'll be $85 all together. I was like, okay, custom bodysuit, I can live with that. They even included gloves that were detached, so they overlay onto the bodysuit, so it looks like gauntlets. They included little sake booty things,
booties.
but I don't need those because I have my own boots.
Yeah.
But then the boots were from two cosplays I've done: Nightwing and Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker. Throw up a couple pictures there.
Yeah. Right here.
Somewhere on the screen.
Somewhere.
But yeah, and those work. They're a generic black boot, and it works.
Yeah.
And then for the cape, I was looking online for days. I was trying to find a big cape. And there were 6-panel capes on Etsy for sale that this one shop was doing. And I was like, okay, maybe
Really?
I'll do it. Yeah.
I didn't hear this story. I'm interested
But
now.
they were quite expensive.
How expensive are we?
A couple
talking?
hundred.
Oh yeah, no, forget that.
If I remember correctly, it was like a couple hundred. I'm like, and
forget that.
then you were like, we can make a cape. I'm
Yeah, I'm
like,
like, I can make it, no problem.
so we went to Joann's, we picked up some pleather,
Mm-hmm.
and we almost failed to make a cape.
Yeah,
That was the
but
biggest heart
miraculously,
attack.
Miraculously, we did it.
Yep.
As you'll see in the other video,
Or, like, yeah, that was
this-
previous
Yeah, that was
section.
previous in this section, in this whole session. This is like a premiere.
yeah, I was debating, I'm like, do I upload piece by piece, or do I want to put
Cosplay
it all
Chris
together?
style.
Cosplay Chris style.
Yeah.
So we put it all together into this one long video, and this is the finale.
Yeah, this is the last segment before
It's going to be so nice.
slideshow or whatever that you plan on doing.
But yeah, with this suit, and then came the cowl. Cowl, there was one by Rogue Design Effects. That was a that was an option. There was one that looked like the Batman Begins cowl, just without the ears, that I was finding online. There was also another website, like Gotham City Effects, I believe, that had their own cowl.
And there was one that we saw last night by the other. It was Space Ghost, actually.
Oh yeah, from
Like
Rogue Design.
Rogue Designs, that
Yep.
was it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
Yep. Rogue Design, I liked their look, and I was asking them if they could maybe do a custom one without the wrinkles on the face.
Yeah,
'cause-
there's wrinkles on that one.
but it's meant to
organic
yeah,
wrinkles?
facial, like when you get angry and your forehead wrinkles up.
We
That
so angry.
I think it's more meant for a serious Space Ghost feel, but it
Right.
doesn't really work with Red Robin. I felt so.
Yeah. And real quick, Arkham Red Robin is the version we're going with.
yeah, along the
Essentially.
same with minor bits and
Comic book influences.
and minor variations here. Like the cowl we ordered doesn't do the same line design as the Arkham game, but I think looks way better.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I can live with that adjustment, along with how in the Arkham games, the Red Robin Arkham City skin, it looks like it goes in and like it's another layer behind that the piping is. Well, this one protrudes out, but I don't mind. Again, looks cool. I love it. So minor variation, but heavily inspired by the Arkham City style. Then when it came to the cowl, so I was debating multiple sources, and I knew I was going to need to get harness and utility belt done. And I was like, I could buy bits and pieces, but I don't know where I would search. I'm having issues finding something that I want. So I've seen Tiger Stone Effects shop on Etsy hundreds of times. I've gone through and I've looked at their gauntlets. I've spoken to them before about custom fins for a gauntlet for a Nightwing New 52 that I never did, but I was curious if maybe they would be able to. And I was like, how much would you guys be able to do a harness and utility belt for Red Robin? And I sent them reference pics because they asked for them. And they're like, yeah, what's your budget? And then I gave them the number. I don't want to. I might have released it. I might have released it in a previous part, but if I haven't,
Oh well.
I don't want to be saying how much money I've thrown on this.
And if we did, we'll give it the halo effect.
Yeah, if you
the
want
angel effect.
Switching Players episode 30, stay tuned for that.
Episode
You'll
30
see.
specifically.
That's technically the first appearance of that because that was edited before any of these.
Is that going to be our official censor sound?
Actually, I have a few. Like one of them is the Metal Gear, and I was going to use that, but it wasn't long enough.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so I asked them to do that, like the harness and utility belt, and they're like, yeah, we can. And what's your budget? I told them. They're like, yeah, we can work with that. And then they're like, and just so you know, we have a Red Robin cowl coming out soon. Keep your eye out. And I waited month after month. I talked to them, I think, in October. It was October. I paid them. Everything was set up for it.
I remember it being in October because you sent me an Instagram message. Shout out to Cats Bacon Air on Instagram. All the plugs.
You'll find me via there.
Yeah, you'll see him there because I'll definitely be taking some photos and posting it there with excitement.
And probably tagging me in them so that...
Oh, there will be plenty of tags. But you messaged me and you're like, it's done. It's happening.
Yep. And then after we did that, I was like constantly day after day just checking to see if they posted anything on their social media. Instagram is usually the first site that shows it first to me. So I would check Instagram, then I would go to Facebook if it wasn't there, and then their Twitter, just looking to see if they released the Red Robin cowl. And then they released the sculpt, and I'm like, it's coming. And they tagged me on Instagram when they found out. They're like, we have a custom harness being made for this guy. And I'm like, you guys are amazing, you know? And every time, follow up after, and I waited. It finally dropped in January, and I ordered it, and it's March, so harness and stuff took most of the time, but they also told him, don't worry, my con isn't until May. And that was probably a great idea and a bad idea, because they really appreciated the fact that I'm like, take your time, you know, you don't have to rush. But then I felt bad because I'm a person who likes
Just
scheduling and planning.
Same here, absolutely.
And so I messaged them the other, like a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, so when's it coming? And they're like, you said not to rush and all that. But they're like, but it's almost done. It'll be out to you by the end of the week. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I didn't want to bother. I just like having that time frame thing. And they're like, oh yeah, completely understand. But you did say it kind of wasn't until the end of May. I'm like, I know.
That's kind of how I feel about my Omega Ranger cosplay, because I've talked about it on social media, and I doubt that my Omega Ranger video is going to be out before this one. But the helmet definitely won't be until August or September. So hopefully when I go to my other con, Game On, I'll premiere it there.
But yeah, thank you, Tiger Stone Effects. You guys are amazing. Now, what you guys are really waiting for,
the strip show. I'm just kidding.
this is the package it arrived in. We're going to peel this up.
I was going to say, here, let me hook you up.
Yep. Also, I'm not going to show you guys the invoices, but I'm going to show you how many there were.
Yeah.
It's a fat booklet.
Oh, how many pages? What do we got? There's 1, there's 2, there's 3.
I think there's like 4 or 5 total.
There's a couple more over there. Yeah, there's like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like 5 or 6.
Shipping from Tamworth, Great Britain, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong or mispronouncing that, please put it in the comments below. I'm sorry. Not trying to.
Just like go on like the those YouTube videos on like how to pronounce and like just dub it over and somebody will do it.
And then piss you off because I was pronouncing it right and you were pronouncing it wrong.
And I'm an asshole.
Yeah, that was something that happened yesterday, guys. Now, let's open it.
Yep, it's go time. I've been kind of excited for this myself because I've heard talks about Tiger Stone and I'm like, oh, I heard they're good.
And one of my favorite things is I think it's on their YouTube channel. They have a series of, like they have a playlist dedicated to reviews of their products that people do. And like there's a series where there's a guy who orders like 5 Batman masks from different shops and one of them is Tiger Stone and he talks about the perks and downsides to all of them. And he's like, well, with Tiger Stone's Dawn of Justice, it's not exactly like the movie, but they kept with the idea of the asymmetrical look and all that.
Which is highly appreciated.
Exactly. Because then it gives it that unique feel, like it's an original product, all the while still maintaining the aesthetic and look that people are looking for with...
See, the only other thing I can also imagine that's going to be really cool... here you go.
Alright, so first things first, because that was another invoice thing. Alright, we're gonna read this out loud.
Oh, it's a little note.
Yep.
That's cute.
Hi, thanks so much for buying.
Smiley face.
Yep.
You gotta include the smiley
yes,
face.
smiley face. If you're happy with your purchase, please be sure to leave us a 5-star feedback. You can do this on the item page. We certainly hope you are, smiley face. But if there are any issues or concerns, please contact us through our shop. We're always happy to help. Thanks, smiley face. Enjoy your new pieces and have an awesome day. Tanya and Nate, Tiger Stone Effects. Yep. See, this is what I like in a company. Yeah, leaving a note after, like, appreciating, you know, what you bought.
Yeah, and I personally sent in... Is that a business card?
They did give me a business card.
That's cute.
I love it.
Cute little business card. But no, I sent in my suit, the homecoming suit, and I wrote a thank you note. So when my shop pops in, we talked about it on Switching Players. Ooh.
So, little freebie. Everyone likes and can use some of these. Thanks for being awesome. Smiley faces on it.
Little freebie.
So, this was not expected.
This is nice. But yeah, no, for our shop we're both kind of slapping together. I'm always write thank you notes. What is it? You seem excited.
God. Tanya and Nate,
What
you
do
two.
we got? Oh, fins! Yeah!
They included some of their fins.
Oh my god, these are really good.
Something that I was always wanting to get, but I didn't.
Wow,
Now I kind of really need to buy a set of gauntlets just so I
I'm
can.
extremely impressed, actually.
I'm.
Are they rubberized? They
Oh, yeah.
kind of feel rubberized.
Yeah, they are. If I remember correctly,
Oh my
they're a
god,
year
bubble wrap.
thing.
There's gonna be like a whole segment of us just popping bubble wrap.
The ending.
That'll be the credits. Oh.
All
Is
right.
that one of the straps or belts?
Yep, these are the. I'm guessing the belts or the straps. Either way, they included those prepared for me.
Beautiful.
But
We'll
I
get to
do
opening
appreciate.
everything as soon as the whole box.
I do appreciate the fact. Oh, this is heavy. I
Oh, what is
appreciate
that?
that the straps or belts are not fully done already, like they are.
Right, that
Just-
you can just like.
Because then we can customize it. I mean, it makes sense, the most sense to customize it.
Yeah.
Got this tape on here, so we're gonna.
Now, I hope you realize one of these days we're going to Red Robin while you're dressed like Red Robin.
Yeah, that's the plan. Is so then
Yeah, we were talking about that too.
record and edit a little skit. Another layer of tape.
That definitely looks like it's more of the harness because it's definitely thicker. So the other one must be utility.
I'm guessing this is the belt actually.
Really?
Because think about it, it's only one layer. The harness is an X formation,
you're fine.
and it
Yeah.
has an emblem.
All right. You're fine.
Yes. I know I am. That's why I'm wearing a tank top, because I'm fucking sexy.
Bat tank.
Bat tank!
Put in a graphic. Not a graphic. Picture. And by picture, I mean.
It's gonna be an image of someone dying due to a tank that.
Oh, hell yeah. That
Oh my
belt
God.
looks awesome.
Oh my god.
This is like Christmas. See, this is why I love doing unboxing videos on my channel. You guys will know. It's like Christmas. Oh, belts.
And it's kinda heavy, but I like it.
Hey, let me feel how heavy we talk. Well, first of all,
Oh.
holy crap, it's huge.
But they
At
did
least it's adjustable.
Yeah. Feel
Super
how heavy
adjustable.
that is. And then
Oh,
we show.
Jesus Christ. It feels like it's like 10 pounds. Oh, the little pouches are buttoned and velcroed on.
Yup.
You can replace them if you want. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
I love it.
That's very cool.
There we go.
I would love to do photos of this already. I'm super
Same.
into it.
So we got some awesome stuff from Tanya and Nate.
Yeah, there's a little stuff in the corner. More stuff.
Alright. Okay, we're going to start with this one
Yep.
because they labeled
They're
them
labeled,
accordingly for me, and I appreciate that because
So the
I'm an
other one
idiot.
so the other one's the harness.
Yeah, so that is going to be, these are the straps for said harness.
Yep. Which, they're in the thumbnail, I presume you'll be putting in what the character looks like.
Yup.
What is that? What are we talking?
Oh
What do
my
we got?
God.
Is that the emblem? There's a big old smile. Yo! Holy crap!
That looks,
That is
This is beyond-
so good.
like, this is beyond happy. Like, oh my god.
That is fucking legit. I don't know if you're gonna censor this, but I don't censor my videos, but that's fucking legit. Here.
Why would I censor? You know me.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm just as foul as you are. I
Yeah, fair
feel.
enough. Fair enough.
We have a YouTube channel that we say fuck
Yeah.
shit almost exclusively.
Speedrunners, look out for that. There's a lot of swearing in that.
Oh my god.
Are those the pellets?
Yep, and included are the Velcro to attach them.
Nice.
I have to say they kind of look like batteries, but I do not mind.
They remind me of like little Nerf bullets.
Do you remember my very first Red Robin I have ever done?
Yes, those were Nerf bullets.
No, they were not Nerf
They
bullets.
weren't?
Those were batteries wrapped in yellow duct tape.
Oh my god, you're right. That's probably why I thought they were like Nerf darts.
It made everything super heavy because it's like 7 batteries on one area.
Oh man, this is
And
it.
then the creme de la creme.
Oh my god. It's one thing seeing something online versus in person. Get rid of that. Get rid of that nasty nonsense. Oh, that cowl, man.
That's interesting. But
Rubber. Oh, that's so beautiful.
it's hauntingly beautiful. Just
Yeah, it's something else. Go away, Snapchat.
I missed a call from a friend,
Oh well.
but oh my god, that is
Oh my god, that is insane.
all right. Now
Yeah.
we're going to give you guys a little extra bit.
All
We're
right.
going to be attaching the harness and stuff. Oh, that is
So smooth.
Oh yeah. Yes, you are, Nick.
Thank you. Whoa, that's a lot of strap.
Yeah. How are we going to?
It looks like you would have to go over like this.
Yeah.
So that's definitely what's gonna happen.
So, gotta make sure it's all right length, and then, or other way around,
Yep.
which start from back here,
That would make a lot more sense.
so then you can get the shoulder length
Yep.
you need.
That makes a lot more sense. So I'm just kind of looking at this, and it's reminding me a lot of like Hawkman, and we were looking up Hawkman stuff on Etsy. A lot of BDSM gear popped up. That's what I'm
That's
getting.
what you need for Hawkman. That's
Yep.
a BDSM.
Yeah. And it looks like there's like slits on the top here. You see that? Is that where you can like shove the
It doesn't.
strap in?
Oh, yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
No, it definitely looks like you just like fold it in through that little crease. Oh,
There
no,
we
it
go.
pops
Okay,
up.
so it's the black part that pops off. That's awesome.
Oh, it comes apart. That's very neat. Oh yeah, no, and it's
That's
definitely
pretty neat.
It's pretty neato.
So then we would
Take that and feed it through.
take this one and feed it through.
Feed it through. Nom nom nom. Yada yada yada. Here, I'll help you out.
Alright.
Wow, that just like to the crotch.
I mean, I don't think it's really meant to do that.
But you get the essential idea.
That's kind of what it'll look like. Just
Oh yeah, that's gonna be dope.
so we're gonna cut it here. We're gonna put it all together, and then we'll show off
Yep.
what it looks like finished.
Yep. So the snap.
Oh. Yeah, we finished the putting the suit together. Harness was kind of a fight, but we got it figured out. The biggest fight was with the cowl. I'll give you guys an idea how we fix that in a second. But yeah, this is the finished suit. I love it. Though with the cowl, I have to kind of Keaton style it, and if I want to turn my head, I have to do the infamous bat turn. But yeah, I'm really liking how I feel in the suit. It's light. Like the heaviest part is the belt, which I just need to tighten a bit, but nothing terrible. I love how everything comes together. I thought with the limited amount of pouches and pellets that, you know, the back would be exposed, but no, they give us plenty to kind of reach around here.
Yep.
So that the cape hides just the right amount. It's a great feeling. I can barely hear. Like, it's really echoey to hear my own self-talk. I was planning on doing white eyes, but now I saw how it is on me. I think I'm fine with that. And wow, that actually, no, never mind, that didn't change anything. Adjusting a little bit made it better, but yeah, this is way better, talking like this, but
Yeah.
I'll live with this.
So, what would you rate this?
10 out of 10. Would wear again. And I'm coming for you, Gotham. Why the cowl was such a fight. I had to get a haircut for it because it kept yanking on my scalp. My face is really fucking red. Jeez. But yeah, it was, because it's not an easy thing, and I just had taken a shower and washed my face, so there's like no natural skin oil to help lubricate it, so it's just, yeah, but now, as we promised,
The final segment of our Red Robin reveal.
this is the equivalent of fireworks for us.
Yep. ASMR.
Without an ASMR mic, so it's not as good.
Yep. So, while he's removing his gloves and all that, and Cape, we promised
To pop the
the
bubble.
popping of the bubbles because there is a shit ton.
And this was just from the cowl and harness and belt.
Yeah.
Like, this is the only bubble wrap I have left.
Yep.
I'm going to just...
For lighting.
Yeah, sure, that was it.
Oh, because neighbors are across the street?
And there's a car in front that I'm not sure whose is, so...
Fair enough. Alright. Grab yourself a sheet. Oh! 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 I'm coming. Oh.
It's like making a balloon animal just...
Ah. 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 There was one. Oh, there's a big boy. This is a big boy. You got a big boy right there yourself. Oh, that didn't go as well.
Jiffy Super Light.
What?
Jiffy Super Light.
Oh. Oh, that is what that says.
That's the envelopes Tiger Stone put the pieces in.
Yep. You know what?
I have arthritis.
Oh, God. This sucks. After a while.
Especially because we're trying to get through it.
Ah. Oh, boy, is it satisfying. Step on it. Oh, my God.
I look like a retard.
That's okay.
I'm gonna wear the cowl from now on, so you guys know it's me. No one knows that I'm the same guy. I would be like, oh, I've seen that cowl before. That's from some kid who was an idiot.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, yeah, not me at all. Totally.
You disappear and you come back in a new costume. God, mine getting
No, I'm thinking about our Batman yesterday, our
Yeah.
joke. We had a joke yesterday about Batman, but like Alfred was on like the comms with him, and the criminals hear him, and it's like, Bruce, you that, or Master Wayne, you that Wayne fellow? No.
And then, like, he smacks the smoke pellet down.
And then he comes back, but like wearing lipstick. You're still that Wayne fellow, right? No.
Smoke pellet.
Comes back dressed as Robin.
Like, but the Robin costume over the back costume.
Yeah, so like, except for the pants. The pants are gone, so it's
Yeah.
just hairy, grown man legs.
Hairy legs.
Oh no, it was just all that was remain. The only thing of the bat cowl from that costume that remained was the cowl
Oh,
with
yeah,
the Robin
yeah,
mask
yeah.
over it.
Mm-hmm.
Because we would have like midriff showing with the Robin suit.
Yeah.
And then he comes back in the Catwoman outfit, wearing, or no, it should be Black Canary.
Yeah. The fishnets.
You still that Wayne fellow, right?
Yeah. Trying to do a woman voice. But he's also got like a cheap Halloween whip. Over the
For the
back
back
cowl. Oh, my hands hurt.
Wearing, then next time Superman pays for a Wonder Woman brassiere.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, this sucks.
Oh.
I'm gonna use your technique.
I hate who I am sometimes.
You know what? So do I. God.
My neighbors must be like, what the fuck is going on?
What the hell? What's up with all that popping noise?
I'm really happy that Red Robin is finally finished.
Oh, yeah.
Now all I gotta do is make my brother's Batman utility belt. And then...
God damn it. I was hoping there was no more.
No. We have all. Toss the used stuff. I was gonna say in the box.
Yeah, you're right. I'll just... Ow! Yeah, that's... I feel your pain.
Carpa tunnel. We need Bengay.
We've been gay for each other. Hey! Oh, God.
You are the reason why there are school shootings. You work tomorrow?
What?
You work tomorrow?
Yeah.
What about Friday?
No, I'm off.
You want to see the new events?
Yeah, we'll do that. Making plans on video.
But no one will know because it's going to be up like after Friday probably.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, alongside this upload, I should be uploading 2 more videos. I'll be uploading an Aquaman tribute in honor of you, Nate.
Yeah.
Using a song that he plans on using for his Phoenix Comic Con.
Oh, I found
Comic
out.
Fest.
Did I tell you what they said?
What?
So they're like, if it's a good idea, we'll put you in the show. If not, then we won't. And I'm like, that's bullshit.
Oh, so they're not guaranteeing.
Yeah. Which I think is lame, but whatever.
Start coming up with choreography then.
Yeah.
Or we go up and we do an injustice fight.
Oh, that'd be dope.
We're like long lost brothers who found each other and loved each other like family.
It's gonna suck because I have to drive home after this.
Yeah, I'm at my house. Well, my current house. You know, we both know I gotta move soon.
Yep.
That's how I'll find a roommate. Hey guys!
Woo! Oh, my hands.
Why did we do this to ourselves?
Because we thought it was fun. ASMR, that's why. Ow.
Yay, Arizona, it's high ceilings, echoing.
Yeah. Except for my house, the ceiling's low.
I can't.
Don't worry. I'll carry onward with the mission.
Carry on my wayward son.
Alrighty, so Red Robin is finished. But like I said in the last part of this, I did some modifications to the harness, cape, and also the gloves. And I figured might as well show those off because we didn't record me doing these modifications because I did them yesterday. Well, one was, the gloves were done like the day after we recorded because I debated, but might as well show them off. So for the gloves, I added the fins, which all I did was I cut I cut slits in the glove and then fed the fins through so they're underneath. Makes putting the glove on a bit harder, but I like how it looks finished. Looks pretty badass. And yes, I'm using a a pant hanger for them because, well, they can clip on and hold on to themselves. Like hold on and be hung up. Then for the harness, you guys didn't see it in the video, but what was or you might have if you were keeping an eye out, what was holding the harness straps, because we had a whole lot extra to itself, were safety pins. So what we did is, that's what we did to hold it together. I, yesterday, installed a series of well, not a series, but 2 sets of button snaps, so that I can put the suit on and off by myself, and it's secured and not a pin, and so I'm not accidentally stabbing myself and shit like that. And yeah, see, the harness on its own looks like a goddamn giant mess until you put it on. So there's that fun little fact. And then the cape, I had to modify because of the material. So we have snaps for it. That's where I originally learned how to use snaps and why I had some. Well, originally they were tearing through the first, like, the fabric. Like, the female end was tearing a small hole, like, every time I took it on and off, on and off. And it was probably because it was the bottom piece, if I remember correctly. So there's a lot of tug to it when it was being attached. So I redid it. I folded over the fabric so it's 2 layers, so it's a bit thicker. And I made it where the male end was the bottom piece, so that the tug isn't as bad on the female end. At least that's what I thought. My thought process was. It tore just a little bit already, but it's at the weakest point too, so it's not like it's tearing at, you know, at the entire thing. It literally tore at the weakest point of the entire fabric, so I didn't mind that, but holding together well. I might do a hot glue hem on the back of the cape just to clean that up a bit. But then I also want to say I low-key regret cutting my hair. I liked my hair that length, and the buzz cut was nice, but I miss it. Hopefully I can grow it out in enough time before con. I've got a month, so hopefully, if not, whatever, I'll eventually be back at it. But the reason why I did it, the cowl hurt to put on with my decent hair, and I wrote a review on Tiger Stone Effects about my order, and I told them it's completely my bad. Like, I mean, it's not my bad, but like, it's something I had to deal with, and not something that could have been changed by their product or anything else. Really, it's nothing. There was no avoiding it. But I told them every ounce of pain I felt putting on the cowl was worth it, just to see myself in that badass full-on suit. And they messaged me shortly after, like, they DM'd me on Instagram. They're like, hey, so were you using anything to help get your head in, like, or was it just water? I'm like, just water. I watched your guys' video. They're like, okay, cool, yeah. And I told them, yeah, I got a haircut, and it made it a whole lot easier. And it did. But now that I've taken it on and off so many times, it's easier. It doesn't hurt at all. Like, taking it off does, but that's just because it's... a neck is thinner than a head. So whenever you're taking off the cowl, the neck is always going to be the last part over your face, and it kind of hurts a little bit, but then once you get it off, it's fine. No worries. Getting it on, it's super easy. It's like those people who get their hand in a jar or like a vase, and then they clench their fist and they can't get their hand out of the vase, so you gotta open up and pull it out. But yeah, I love the suit. And, you know, just as a little added bonus, give me 2 seconds here. I'm going to show y'all what the big cosplay reveal is. So, my second cosplay that I was able to finish before Phoenix Comic Fest this year, 2018, was Robin. I developed a tactical Robin cosplay using previous cosplay costumes, but more importantly, I spent about $200, and I don't care about that number really. Spent about $200 though on the rest of the pieces, because what I did If you're on Amino Cosplay and you find me, you'll see what I did. But I bought tactical gloves that were green, but they weren't the same green as the suit, like the shoulders. And instead of painting the shoulders just to match the gloves, I figured could paint the gloves to match the rest of the suit, because I was going to paint everything else that shade of green anyway. So it's like okay. So I painted the top half of the gloves that green. The bottom half remained that olivey green, so it can match the utility belt, because that was an olive. Because the khaki belt was a little more expensive, but I'm like, it's also Robin, so like an olive color works because it's that tan, but it's still that green, so it's a nice mix, and it looks well. Like, it looks great. And then I bought the same set of shin guards that I gave to Nate. I bought a second pair just for me, so I could use those for this cosplay. And then I bought another set of shin guards to be my gauntlets, which work so well with the glove. They look phenomenal. Then for a mask, I didn't buy from Rogue Design or Tiger Stone Effects. I went really basic, and I just went and bought the Arkham City Robin Halloween mask. And I plan on cutting off the straps and using the adhesive from Tiger Stone, or no, Rogue Design Effects. I plan on using their adhesive to attach it to my face, so it's like a normal superhero, like classic Domino mask. But yeah, I got that. I painted that green to match the rest of the suit as well. I bought some Rhino, I think is the company name, tactical boots, and those look awesome. And I did a poll on my Amino. I'm like, do I do cargo, jean, compression, or other type of pants? And a lot of people said cargo, and I went to Walmart one night to go and get those cargo pants. I went to grab a few things, and I kept looking, and I could not find cargo pants. Then I finally do, and none of them are in the right size, nor are they the kind of shade I want them. They're all like a gray, and I'm like, I prefer a black. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll get some black jeans. I don't care if that was the third most voted. You know, it was like everyone was like cargo and then compression. But I didn't want to really do compression. That's what I did for my Green Arrow for Rebirth, and it looked good for the Rebirth Green Arrow. But it's not what I wanted for this Robin. So I wanted more of an Arkham City vibe to it. So I bought the jeans, and I was way more satisfied with that than the cargo pants would have been. Because cargo pants are always a bit baggy, and then all the additional pockets and pouches just kind of seem like it would be overkill, especially with that. So I'm like, the utility belt makes it like it has all the pouches I need for it, all the while like the armored look, because let's face it, none of that shit would stop a bullet, or you know, I mean those fucking shit leg guards, like those shin guards, the big ones. When I wore them for my Green Arrow, I would drop to one knee and they would break. Like fucking, they're cheap pieces of shit. But for cosplay, they work because they're cheap pieces of shit. But they're not meant to be functional. They're meant to look good. Like my favorite cosplay YouTuber says, and this is it's my life philosophy now when I do cosplay. He says, it's just cosplay, bro. And he's right. It's just cosplay. On Amino, I started a group chat for Phoenix Comic Fest goers. And one guy I was talking to today was like, yeah, I'm trying to get my suit done, but it's not going to be as great as everyone else because I'm not as creative as most people. And I'm like, doesn't matter as long as you're having fun and you like how it turned out. That's all that matters. There will always be someone who can, you know, make a better armor at one point or another. There will always be more intricate and detailed designs out there, but it doesn't matter as long as you get done what you want to get done and you're happy with your final product. That's all that fucking matters. Don't let someone go, oh, well, you should have done this. Like Nate and I, we go back and forth when it comes to cosplay, and we'll be like, yeah, you should do this or you should do that. But we also tell each other, you know, because we want to be accurate at times. We're like, oh, I need this piece or I need this piece. And at times we'll be like, fuck it, do something that's your own style. So when he got his Omega Ranger, like they have a little bit of a blue stripe, and also the emblem, like the V thing, wasn't perfectly aligned, so he fixed that, if I remember correctly, or he was going to fix it. But then he's like, oh, a blue stripe. I'm like, or just leave it the way it is. It doesn't have to be 100%. And that was, he started a poll of his own on the, it's like, does it have to be 100% or is there room for variation? Everyone was like, there's room for variation. Nothing ever has to be 100% accurate, because if that's the case, shit would be impossible to do. If I wanted 100% 1-to-1 scale Darksiders War cosplay, that would be fucking insane to do. Make sure every little battle damage is the right depth and size. Like, it's fucking insane. Don't worry about what everyone says or critiques. Just as long as you're happy, you're good. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked this video, comment about it, like it, share it. If you want to see more, subscribe. I know call to actions are annoying as hell, but I'm just being genuine here. If you like it, like it. If you want someone else to see it, share it. If you have an idea or you want to just reach out to me, comment. At this point in time, we don't have that many subscribers on this channel or any of our channels, so it's manageable. So odds are you'll get a response out of me. Now, that being said, if we do blow up, it will be harder to manage comments, but I'll try my best to keep in contact with, keep in touch, and at least if you guys are all asking the same question, I'll answer that main question. I can't get to every one person on the planet, but hopefully we can get to that point so we can build a big community here, because that's what I love. I like communities. I like people who are going to help each other. When I do cosplay, I'll tell them, oh, it looks great, but then I'll add the critique. But I won't be like, oh, well, this isn't accurate. I'll be like, it looks great, but try this maybe. Like, there was a post of someone on Amino who did Two-Face makeup, and it looked awesome. But the first thing I noticed was, for the eye, to cover their actual eye, they did a whole lot of, whatever prosthetic they were using. They were using, I think, cotton balls or something. And I looked at it, I'm like, it looks great. Just maybe tone it down, do a little less on the cotton ball, over the eye, just so that it doesn't look like, it's swollen. Because it was it protruded a whole lot. And I'm like, oh, and the reason why I was mentioning that is because in high school I took a production design class, and we did prosthetics, we did makeup, we did everything. We learned how to set the stage for high school productions and all that, and my favorite unit was the makeup unit, just because I wanted to do the gore effects, and she showed us how to do wounds and stuff, and well, when I saw it, we learned firsthand, less is more. By going excessive and abundant, things just look it makes the faults that much bigger, making a mountain out of a molehill. If you have a giant protrusion on your face, but you're saying that your skin is burned and horrifically, damaged, why would it protrude? That's not how skin would work. That's not how your face would work. Now, they joked around with me. They're like, oh yeah, I took a really bad beating. I got punched a lot in that. I'm like, see, they understand. They make a joke with me. They know I'm not trying to be like, oh, you should have done this. It was, try this. And then they're like, but I'm like, it doesn't matter either way. It still looks good, and it's just cosplay. It's just cosplay. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's always perfect as long as you're happy. That's the whole goal. And with that being said, again, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.